This week in OSSEMOOC, we've taken a look at the idea of curation and why it's such a critical digital literacy skill. We've looked at social bookmarking, and we've taken a deeper look at why it's so critical for educators to understand what curation is all about. Now we're going to start looking at some of the platforms that can be used for curation. And today we're going to look at curation with Scoop.It. We'll start by looking at day 13 from our November 30 days of getting connected. And when we go to that resource, the page looks like this. And it will take you through the entire process of building your own Scoop.It account. Now it's important to remember that you don't require a Scoop.It account to read information that's on Scoop.It. So for example, the page that we looked at earlier, Curate Your Learning by Barbara Bray, you can look at all of the things that she's curated on Scoop.It without having an account, and in fact you're even able to share them. So if you look at the bottom of your page, you'll see that there are a number of opportunities to share these posts through social media, and you don't need to be logged into Scoop.It to be able to do that. You can even choose to get an embed code for a particular scoop that you really like and want to share, and you can actually embed that right into your blog post if you want to. So let's look back at the 30 days of getting connected and see how it allows you to log in and actually sign up for an account on Scoop.It. It will take you through that entire process. It's very, very simple. It's very similar to signing up for any other type of social media. So once you have your own account on Scoop.It, and I will show you what ours looks like here at OSSEMOOC, I'm going to demonstrate what your workflow might look like when you're trying to curate resources. So let's say that we were on Twitter and we were watching our Twitter feed, and we noticed something that really interested us. For example, this post by Vicki Loris, 67 influential educators who are changing the way we learn in 2015. So when I click on that article and open it, I can see if it's of value to other people in my professional learning network. As it loads, we'll see that it includes several categories of influential educators and the kinds of key people that you might be interested in following, because their thinking is pushing sort of thinking in education in general. So I really think that's worth sharing with other people that I learn with. So I'm going to start by copying the web address of this particular page and then going to my OSSEMOOC Scoop.It page. And when I'm logged in as OSSEMOOC, you'll see that there's a place where I can create a new scoop, and I simply paste the link to the article there and then continue through the process. As the page is loading, we get a chance to see what it looks like on our Scoop.It page. Now, we can also add our own comments here, and I encourage you to do that. So I would say here, this is a list of educators worth following, because we might want to follow them on Twitter, or we might want to check out their blogs because they are the people that have been determined as being those that are leading thinking. Now, the other thing that I might add here is that I've gotten this from somebody else. I want to give them credit. So Vicki Loris is actually the person who put me onto this site, so I want to give her credit. So her Twitter name is @VickiLoris. So I might say via @Vicki. Oops, I can't remember if it's with an I. Oh, it's with a Y. Vicki Loris. Just so that I give her credit, and then I can publish that on my page. And as it loads, we'll get a chance to wow, we're special now. We'll get a chance to see what it looks like on our OSSEMOOC site. So there it is. Now I can share from here as well, just as I was able to share from the page that I was not logged into. So if I mouse over at the bottom, you'll see there's some opportunities to share, and it loads in, and I can see that my Twitter account for OSSEMOOC is linked to my Scoop.It account, so I can actually choose that. It creates the Twitter post for me, but I want to add in here again that I got that from Vicki Loris. So I'll say via @. Remember, we always give credit to the people that get our information from via Vicky Loras, and I might want to add in some hashtags like OSSEMOOC, and Aunt Ed, and if I have room, I want to put in Aunt Ed leaders. Oh, didn't fit. Well, we'll take that one out this time. We'll use it next time. And I can share on Twitter right from here. So I've gone from discovering something on Twitter that might be useful to opening it, having a look at it, putting it on my Scoop.It page and adding a comment, and then resharing it back on my Twitter feed and giving credit to the original source.